from 12 to 11 on the high, then 12, 14, 16, then pull off. 11, slide down to 9, hammer on 11, 12, tap 14, and then pull off. And then slide from 9 to 7 on the high E, hammer on 9, 11, 12, and then pull off. Okay, so at a slow tempo, both those tapping sections together should sound like this. Okay, now we're on to the final lick, which is lick 32. This one, out of all the other licks, is one that you can kind of take the basic scale shape and just kind of improvise as much as you want. Now what we're going to be doing is, the only right hand technique that we're going to be doing is just grabbing the top of the guitar, sort of between the 1st and 3rd fret, and you're just going to hold it so the strings don't make any noise. If any of you are massive Vi fans, you've seen him do this tons. So what we're going to do is I have the wah pedal on, and we're just going to repeat this lick, which is going to be 7, 9, 11 on the B, the same on the high E, and then we're going to pull off coming down again, and we're just going to repeat it. So we're going to have and while we're doing that, we're just going to be pushing the wah pedal kind of to its treble position, then back to the bass again. Then eventually, after that, we're literally just going to come down and introduce the G string, which is going to be 9th, 8th and 6th fret, pull off, and then hammer on. So we're going to have... Then, to kind of keep it going, we're going to slide our first finger from the 6th fret to the 8th fret. So we're going to have... Then hammer on 9, hammer on 11, then pull off again. So we're going to have... Then slide back down to 6. So 6, 8, 9, sorry, 6, 8, 9, 11, 9, 8, 6. So we're going to have okay, so we're just going to be doing that kind of thing throughout this whole lick. Doing that kind of thing, and the benefit of holding the strings is it just kind of allows you to sort of freely hammer on and pull off the notes without worrying about kind of you know, noisy strings or anything like that. So so far we've got then we're going to move to the D string and play 9, 8, 6, pull off, and then slide from 6 to 8, so we're going to slide from 6 to 8, then include 9 and 11, and then come back down again. So we're going to have, and you can pretty much just practice that over and over. So we're going to have, it's the sort of thing that you see Joe Satriani doing a lot as well, and they both kind of do the same sort of thing. But Satriani doesn't really tend to put his hand over kind of the lower part of the neck as much as Steve Vai does for these kind of lengthy sort of legato runs. Okay, then after those kind of note choices on the G and D, we're then going to move to the A string, and we're going to play 11, 9, 7, and then 6. So we're going to have this kind of thing. Then we're going to move down to 9 on the low E, 7 on the low E, and then 6. Okay, I mean, if you want to look at it from a kind of major scale point of view, we're actually playing the 7th position of B major. So, and we're sliding in and out of 1st position as well, which is that kind of thing. So we're kind of combining two major scale positions, but we're just kind of sliding between the two. So then when we get down to the low E, we're going to have 9, 7 and 6, and then just slide, and we're going to finish pretty much on the 9th fret on the low E. But I mean, just to kind of mess around with it, here's some of the sort of techniques or sequences that you can do using these scale licks. So you can literally, pretty much keep it up all day. But basically, to kind of like try and fit it into the backing track, you're just going to kind of repeat the first 2 strings. And do that kind of thing just to end. So that's lick 32. Okay, well unfortunately we've come to the end of the DVD. Hopefully you've had fun trawling through all the licks that I've shown you today in the style of Steve Vai. I think you'll agree there's definitely some easier licks in there and also some really difficult ones. But basically what you need to do is just take some of the harder ones, kind of break them down, learn them slow, and then kind of get them up to speed and try and join some of these licks together. Or if you fancy having a go at the solo that I played over the backing track, then if you link all these licks up, then it will give you that solo. But mainly it's just for you Steve Vai fans out there to take a lot of these licks away and kind of use them in your own playing, and hopefully you can kind of get that Steve Vai sound that you've been looking for. So until next time, I'll see you later.